Alright, so picture this. You've been taken to another realm of another reality that you don't know where you are, and now you're stuck there for eternity. However, unlike some people, you are for some reason left alone, and now you have to survive. So, what map is really good to survive in? Let's see. Hi, my name is Boyus09, and today we're going to be ranking Forsaken maps. However, not in like balancing or anything like that. This video is mostly going to be going over if you can live in these maps in Forsaken. Now, I can't do every single map, so here's a list of maps that I'm not doing. It's mostly going to be ones that you just cannot get into or that are not in the rotation, and I won't be counting for this video any of the reskin type maps. So yeah, only maps that are just original or that are in the rotation. So yeah, no duplicates. And I think I should get into the rule sets of these, which should mostly be entertainment, comfortability, and insanity. Now, entertainment is basically your standard, oh, is there a poster I can see, or is there games I can play on, or anything like that. Comfortability is basically, can I sleep in it? Can I, stay there? Can I have, like, movement around? Anything like that where you can feel safe. And the most important one is sanity. I think insanity is basically, oh, is it safe to be here? Is it safe to just be around this place? Or can I stay in it for long enough? Basically stuff like that. Overall, I think that's all I wanted to say and get out first. Anyways, yeah, I think, also, post-editors note, we're also going to be doing this as a tier list. Basically, top is basically I suggest, bottom is basically do not even try. Anyways, I think that's all. Now we can actually get into the video now. So looking into Brandon Works, there's not really much you can do, and there's not really much for entertainment-wise. I mean, there is a bouncy castle, but the problem with that is you can't really go over it, and I feel like it's kind of cheating if we're able to get over the inbounds of the map. So I feel like we wouldn't count that. Yeah, I think overall, this is not a great map for comfortability as well. Overall, there's not really like any place you can sleep on. Either it's rock, grass, and sometimes concrete, but that's about it. Say, Horror Hotel is 50-50. Entertainment-wise, you have arcades, a big old pool area, a vending machine for food, and there's just a lot more. Hell, and even a cool little entertainment where you can see the boat. And comfortability, kind of, because you have a bed that you can sleep on, there's chairs, there's a lot of other things. Overall, it could be nice. And safety, yeah, it's one of the best. The problem I have with it is that, just look at the map, it's not great. It's, kind of trying to get your sanity down a bit. It's not really great for safety, and, I think you would kind of go insane seeing all the photos. If you could take down the photos, this would be the best map to ever sleep in or be comfortable in. But I don't know if we can do that or not. I mean, I want to say we can, but overall, I would give this like a 9 out of 10. Oh my gosh, phone. Why now? Shut up. Next up is Cake Factory. I mean, I guess it's alright. There are books, which is a plus for entertainment. I mean, I guess you can eat the chocolate and cakes around. Not gonna be great later on, but that's something to eat. I mean, it's kind of cool, but like, how do I even count like food and stuff like that? I don't usually count them because we're just gonna pretend that the Spectre just gives you food. Anyways, I think it would be an alright map. I mean, there's not much to sleep on. I guess you could sleep on top of the trucks or anything like that. The one thing that's pulling it away is the giant dude. Yeah, no, it's kind of hard to just kind of sleep when you know that there's a giant guy over there with his mouth open, ready to eat some cake. But overall, I'm gonna give it like a middle or up tier. I don't know what my tier is for it yet, but you'll see at the end of the video. But yeah, thanks Cake Factory. I still hate you though. Classic Battlegrounds. I think this is one of the better ones, but it does get drowned out by one thing, which I'll get into soon. I think overall, this giving a city vibe kind of makes it so that your sanity is a little bit more fine, I want to say. I think it looks so great. I think this is one of the best maps looking wise. There's some others that beat it to it, but I think this is one of the better looking ones. I think what kind of brings it down is the sewers. It's poisonous. I don't think you should be near poison. That's kind of a downgrade, not gonna lie. It does kind of make up for the stores that you can go inside of. Hell, maybe you can even go into this library. I mean, there's a lot more stuff. I mean, entertainment-wise, you've got skateboards, so if you love to skate, or if you're a V main, I guess you could just have fun around here. Overall, I think this one is one of the better ones. It's probably gonna go in mid-tier, maybe high, mid, up tier, but overall, yeah, one of the better maps to be in. Alright, and here we go. This starts to go downhill. Yeah, probably not. You are really surrounded by a lot of poison here. I want to say poison, but, like, it's purple, and some of the other poisons, besides, I want to say Yorick's is not purple, it's green, usually green. So seeing this, I don't think it's great. I think, overall, this is one of the worst maps to just sleep in. There's no entertainment, unless you count the statues. I mean, there's a literal coffin, and, like, there's so much other stuff that you have to deal with in this map. I think overall, yeah, no, it goes into Detroit tier, by the way. This is what Detroit feels like being in. I never been to Detroit, but, like, yeah, no, this seems like Detroit. Speaking of Yorick's, maybe this might be a controversial opinion. I think this is one of the better maps to sleep in. Yes, I know there's a graveyard, there's a lot of other stuff like poison, but hear me out. I think personally the house kind of makes it up for it. At least you're feeling like you're sleeping in something, like you're able to sleep in this house and forget a lot of the horrors. I mean, there's even a creepy little tree out there, but I think overall if you're able to get upstairs and sit around, I think overall you'd have a fine place to sleep in. And if you could just ignore, you know, the poison and, you know, the graveyard, which I guess you cannot even see the graveyard since you're far away and there's a big old rock blocking it. I think that's a plus. I honestly think this is way better than Tempest, whatever that map has going for it. Gosh. But yeah, one of the better maps is going in a very good tier. Natural Disaster Island is, I would say, an alright map, but it kind of comes up with, like, two problems. Entertainment, yeah, it's pretty good. You can eat and other stuff like that. You can drive the cars around, I guess. The gas station is pretty cool. Maybe the cranes as well. And some other stuff as well, but I think overall, great on entertainment. Sanity, it's one of the best. Comfort, I don't think it's the greatest one. I think that's the one thing that's pulling it back is the comfort of this map is not great. You can eat, but, like, sleeping is going to be really hard, though. And not to mention, there's an active volcano. Like, it's active. Like, there's lava inside of it and magma. So, like, yeah, there's also lava bricks as well. Like, if you touch that, you're dead. I don't think this is one of the better maps for survivability and comfort. So this may have to go into like a mid tier because, yeah, it's not great. You just got to think of the active volcano. But if you ignore that, it's alright. Beach House Paradise is, in my opinion, second or maybe third, maybe fourth, actually, I think now. But overall, I think this is one of the best ones that you can get. There's like a swimming pool you can swim in, which only makes you have slowness, which is better than, well, being on poison. I mean, really. But I think what I really like about this is there's couches, you can go upstairs, you can sleep around, there's a lot of entertainment like paintings, you can check around. It's even raining too, which I'll add bonuses because I like the rain. I think it makes it feel cozy. Yeah, sure, there is a skeleton, or sorry, a skull, sorry, but you can just push that away for now. I think that's one of the better ones. I just think that there's other maps that are just better than this, but it's a solid like second tier. It's pretty good. I'm gonna put it in like up mid tier. To me, Cool Carnival is, how do I put this? I feel like I'm conflicted with it. I mean, there's a lot of entertainment. There's a food you can eat. There's some places I guess you could sleep on, like the table and the cake. But like, you're in Cool Carnival, there's like actual people here, like 2 NPCs, They don't do anything, but like it is kind of awkward that there is some people here. I mean, the one entertainment that I do like is the fishes. I like the fishes. I think they're pretty cool. I will say, I think if you could ride the Ferris wheel, I think it would be one of the funnest ones. And I guess you could watch whatever that thing is in that one area. But other than that, though, there's not much I could say about this map. I guess you could just have fun, and there are some items you can play around with. But other than that, yeah, no. Glass houses, no. I mean, there's not really much you can sleep on. I mean, there's not really anything. I guess you could just run up the stairs for exercise, but no entertainment, no comfortability. I guess you could be... I guess your sanity will be fine, but, like, survivability, I think you'll be fine, but... yeah, no, nothing. I do want to get on a side tangent, though. So, when I was recording this video, I have camera mode and, like, a spectre around so I can look around, you know, some cinematic shots, some other stuff. But I think there's one thing that really pisses me off is that there's just this one section, this one area in the red glass houses, and why is it blue? Why is the long tube area blue? Like, okay, the other side is supposed to be blue, like the other side of the glass houses, and this is supposed to be the red side. So why is there blue glass on the red side? Why it should be on the other side? And what really makes me mad is that if you actually go back to an older version, the legacy version of glass houses, it's actually red. So they intentionally made this blue. Why? Why is it intentionally blue? If the older map had it red with the other map, then it should definitely be red. Why is it still blue? This just doesn't make sense. Please, Forsaken devs, fix this. This is the one thing that the game really needs. Fix the red hashtag fix the red glass blue thing on the thing on the glass houses of the newer maps. Please fix it. Why does it have the older one? Gosh. Pirate Bay, I mean, there's not really much I could say about Pirate Bay. There's a little ramp. There's, like, some other stuff you can do. I guess you could, like, sleep on the pirate ship. That'd be pretty cool, actually. I mean, overall, I think this is one of the skeleton. There's just a dead skeleton here. This is going in, bottom tier. Look, okay, I can excuse the other stuff, but, like, I can't with this skeleton. I can't, because, like, you have a corpse here. Doesn't help that the fact that you're on a skull island, so, yeah. Also, I also found this thing. Water is filled with dangerous fish. You will be harmed upon contact with it. Do not step on the water. Not that I expect you to step on it, or will you? I honestly do not know. Jason should get a buff too. I'm not gonna lie. What about a killer that banned you from the game? Man, I have so many cool ideas. Ha ha ha, me and my ideas. Yeah, no, this really shows you, they are kind of outdated because it shows Jason and not Slasher, and they recently changed, Slasher's name, so, like, yeah, kind of want to fix that. Anyways, but yeah, F tier. I don't think I really need to explain myself with this one. It's like you're in a map where there's fire everywhere, things are floating up in the air. It's just not great for anything. Like comfortability, there's like a chair and a sofa and like maybe a TV. I think there's a TV in there. I can't remember. But it's just no, this is going in like Detroit tier. This is not it, bro. All right, Underground War. No, again, we're not doing this again. It's so bad. It's like, yeah, there's nowhere to sleep. It's a war, and like, where are you gonna go? There's no comfortability around this. There's no entertainment. You're just gonna go up and down the stairs. That's about it for your entertainment. Because you're like going around the boxes, the swords, and stuff like that. But other than that, no, F tier. This sucks. Wow, those two have been really bad. I hope the next one isn't really that bad. Next up is Ultimate Assassin's Battlegrounds. I think that's how you say it. I may have gotten that wrong, but I think this is one of the better ones. You can go in the water. I think the water looks fine to drink actually, but I wouldn't drink it because I don't know. Not really many any comfort. I do think if you're able to climb this ladder up to the little secret area up here, you could technically sleep up there and have some entertainment. If we did include that, I think you'll be fine. And since some killers can't actually get up there, I think you should be able to get up there. But other than that, I think this is a map where it's like, yeah, you know what, we'll take it because the 3 maps that we just had were so horrible. So yeah, this is a really high tier. What? Reborn Family Abode. That's the map that they called it? For what? We're just gonna call this Azure's map. Azure's map is alright, I guess. I mean, it's not really great. It's kind of weird. The problem I have with it, there's so many damn flowers. There's like flower there, flower there. There's like multiple flowers, and depending on what the flowers are, they might want to kill you. So, not great. There are entertainment things like the church, some of the flowers, I guess. There are beds to sleep in for comfortability, and other stuff like that. Overall, okay map, but just kind of bring it down by the flowers. And there's also like some 3 houses over here. I wish, I wish I could see that, but whatever. I think it's fine for now, though. Last, but certainly not least, Planet Voss. This is alright. It's not the worst. I wouldn't say it's the best. I mean, I guess it's middle road. It's just that, there's not really much you can sleep near. I mean, there's fire, but it's only in one place and it's not spreading anywhere. There's a giant tree I guess you could sleep under, but the dirt's gonna be wonky. I guess you could sleep in like the spaceships, but that might be uncomfortable and we do not know what they are. And like anything else though, this map is small. It's not really comfortable. Yeah, middle tier. I think overall, yeah, Planet Voss, I still hate you. And that's all the maps that I've done. Only in like the normal maps and not like the stuff that's not in rotation. Again, I didn't want to count the main lobby because I feel like that's not part of the game. It's more of like something you do. Even though it is a part of the lore, I just kind of feel like it's gonna be an instant top tier, but whatever. Anyways, thank you for listening to me talk about whatever, I guess, I just ramble on about. If this video does well, I guess, I will do another one with all the maps included. All the old maps, all the variants, all of the custom maps that you actually cannot see, like, normally, stuff like that. I will even do those and see if those are, fine to sleep in or anything like that. I might do it differently, but whatever. Thank you all for watching this video. I had a fun time making it. I had a fun time getting all the footage. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. Thanks for watching, and like and sub.